fields on other days. That's the primary charge for the cadets of Army. But on this field, the seeds planted by the likes of Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Michie Stadium at West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on the Army Black Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Black Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Cincinnati's offense will get the ball first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, Dave.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know.
Turning it on! He smashes his way through again. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
To the wideout. Gain of 5. Brings up second down.
They'll give it to the back. Finds a little space. It's a seam wide open. Running through contact. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cadets offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The give to the tailback. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets away from one, he's got space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Flips it out on the screen. He breaks the tackle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Diggs.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10?
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Georgia Tech pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those rambling wreck players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Unleashes one. Working that left side. finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Makes a man miss. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He's in open space downfield. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Handoff from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off play action. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got him downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Danced his way through traffic, pick up from 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They've got the screen set up. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive going to the air. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Look at the big fella roll. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Hands it off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Black Knights in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. He's got it on the right. Fights off a defender. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll run it. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid tackle. They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged out of the air. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Running back searching for a hole. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Bearcats are marching down the field.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They're going to run it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Give to the single back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He'll do it himself. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They'll try the run. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To give to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Trying to find the end zone. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you. And the Bearcats line it up with a 1st and goal.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Oregon.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He's got his man. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and they cut it to a 28-13 game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
13.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Picked off, what a play to set him up. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Boy, that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Looking for blockers. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Michie Stadium.
And the Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to the running game. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Off the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got a man. It's Orlando. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Power football with the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field.
On to kick it away.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Got the first down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Can't connect on his first throw. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And his throw is incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Handoff to the single running back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the beatdown has ensued.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
2nd down.
Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep down the right side.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Fighting off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
First and goal. Cincinnati.
Off the play fake on first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he made the extra point without problem. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The give from the gun. Creates a little room. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bearcats have taken it inside the 20. From the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
Keeps it on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Red pass hits complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. He'll field the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense just to shorten pickup. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.